I came to New York City in 1991. I was a mother of 3 children by the time I was 23. And not just a mother, but a responsible mother. I had been in this music business as a kid, and a terrible thing happened to me, and I got pregnant. Terrible thing. And you know that can't be any more than just plain old-fashioned rape. But I kept my baby. But when I was 8 months pregnant, I decided, no, I'm messed up. Everything's messed up. My career is messed up. My music's messed up. I'm leaving here. And if you remember in the song, it says boxcar, but I said got myself in my pop's car. I got my daddy's car, 8 months pregnant, got in the car, went down on the street. I'm from Peoria, Main Street at that time. You go straight down in the river to the river and just drive right on in. There was nothing to stop you. That's what I did. I went down there, and it was raining, raining, raining. And I sat there to look at my life before I drove into the river. And then I get a knock on the passenger side, and I rolled down the window, and I'm talking about rainy night in Georgia. It was really raining. I rolled down the window, and it was one of the town winos that Richard Pryor used to talk about on his albums. They were real people because he's from Peoria, Illinois. We got started on the same stage together. It was one of them winos that used to say, "Hey, fool, you better slow that thing down. This is a neighborhood. This ain't no residential district." It was one of them guys. He was so drunk on wine, he couldn't hardly stand up. So he held on. I rolled the window down. He held on to the car, and he's like this. And he looks in the car and looks at me, and he says, "What's the matter?" He was serious too. I got serious and told him what the matter was. So I just told him my story. He's holding up. I know he's probably thinking to himself, damn, I didn't mean to ask for that much information. I was getting ready to ask your ass for some wine. But he listened. He listened with everything. I could feel it. I could feel what was coming out of me. I could feel the pain of what it was all. And there he was, holding on with dear life, listening. And when I finished, he said, "Where is this son of a bitch? I'll kill him." And the power of those words, he meant it. I know he couldn't help himself, but he identified with that pain so much that the desire to die just whoop left. There was so much joy in my heart, so much happiness that there's somebody that cared what I was feeling. They really cared. He really cared about what I was feeling. A year later, I see this wino sitting on the steps of City Hall. He's between wine bottles. So now I've had my son, and I named my son Craig, and I went up to him. There he is sitting there. I said, "Could you tell me your name, please?" He said, "My name is Monroe Flack." I said, "Well, Monroe, I want to thank you for saving my life. And I want to thank you for not only saving my life, but saving my son Craig's life." And of course, he looked at me. He had no clue who I was, but I knew who he was. So every now and then I give that tribute when I'm as happy as I am now and see friends like you guys come in, Senior and Brian, David and Pat, Anna, Lillian, all you beautiful people from Portugal, come here. I want to tell you why it's so joyful to be up here for me. If only one was here tonight, I'd be doing the same thing. If wasn't nobody here, I'd be up in here acting like the place was packed from here to back there. Give you the same show. Because I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. God bless all of you this holiday season. Thank you.